Hello everyone, good afternoon. I hope everyone is enjoying the Odoo experience this year. We are exhibiting in Odoo experience this year and are at booth I4. Let me start with a quick introduction from my end. My name is Kushal and I am working as a customer success manager at Surekha Technologies. We are a digital transformation and digital experience enabler, serving customers with solutions built with ERP, enterprise portals, and mobile applications for more than 11 years. We have done some amazing projects last year, and it was really difficult to choose one or two to showcase here. However, I have selected two of my favorite projects to talk about here that were implemented, which were quite interesting and challenging. So, the agenda for this talk is as follows. I'm going to share the success stories of two of our projects from this year. I'll start with the customer background, challenges that they were facing, their objectives for the project, our implementation approach, and what is the outcome or benefit that Odoo provides after the implementation. So let me start with the success story, which is about ERP implementation for one of the prominent organic food product sellers in USA. In this project, we have helped the customer to migrate from custom business process management systems to Odoo. Let me start with giving some background about the customer. They have been selling organic health and dietary food supplements in US with three different e-commerce stores with different brand names for last 8 years. They have 200 plus on-premise staff in different cities in US. Their product catalog contains more than 2500 products and they are serving around 60,000 orders a year via their three different e-commerce stores, and the expectation is to have them doubled in next few years. All the products are in-house labs tested for FDA approvals. What we are seeing here on this slide is their infrastructure landscape before using Odoo. They had multiple web and desktop applications to manage business functions like e-commerce store, product information management, order management, and inventory management, and the integration with shipping providers. As we see here, they were managing three different e-commerce stores on three different platforms. One was on Shopify, the another was on Magento, and the third one was on WooCommerce. The product information management system and the inventory management system were desktop based application. For inventory management, they were using a product called Fishbowl. All these different systems were integrated with each other to synchronize the data. Some of the business operations were handled manually via emails or calls, and data for those operations were managed by spreadsheets like RFQ, purchasing, sampling, lab test reporting, and incoming deliveries. Let's see what challenges the customer was facing and what led them to find a solution like Odoo. They had a system integration issues with multiple softwares that they were managing. Like we have seen in the last slide, they were managing multiple systems, and whenever they need to change any logic in current systems due to the change in business processes or compliances, they had a very hard time integrating such changes across multiple systems with multiple teams, and due to that they often had a data synchronization issues in one or multiple systems. Also, having multiple systems in place and given the team size that they have, it was a really big challenge for them to train users for different softwares, and due to that they were facing heavy backlogs for data entry in systems from the ground staff. At last, the maintenance and infrastructure cost was another challenge for them. As we can see from the previous slides, they were managing around six different systems. So we understand each system has production environment, test environment, and developer integration environment. And the cost for them was getting really high over the time. When we started the initial discussion with them, they were considering three different ERP softwares to choose from. One was Microsoft Dynamics, the other was Oracle NetSuite, and the third was Odoo. And here are the main objectives that the management team had for finalizing a new platform as the ERP. They wanted to have a unified system to manage all their business operations as they had difficulty managing multiple systems. For this, it was important to have a consistent user experience in the software for solving user training problems. And the another objective was to drive users for their daily task via system itself. Also, whenever possible, they wanted to reduce the occurrences of manual decision making from staff whenever it can be driven from the system via automation. Now, let's look at how Sureka Technologies help the customer to achieve their objectives and solve their problems with Odoo. We have started with outlining the business processes in terms of user stories. Next, we have mapped the user stories with Odoo's modules and features. Because the client wanted the process automation, we worked out the various decision trees and converted them into Odoo workflows. After that, we have collected every possible scenarios in this, as one of the main objective of the system was to provide automated and intelligent decision making. Then we did the gap analysis to provide the report on what we can achieve out of the box with Odoo and where we need to do the customization or integration with external systems. And after that, we did the architectural planning and project planning. We have our own internal quality management system, which is something that we have used for project planning over here. We started with step by step implementation by grouping related business processes like purchase with inventory, sales, invoice, and accounting, and then manufacturing. To drive users for their day to day activities, we have done comprehensive utilization of Odoo's approval module with to dos and notifications. For smart decision making, we have utilized the historical data, pre configured rule sets, and custom stages for Odoo's defaults modules like purchase and sales. Also, we have created custom modules for digitizing sampling, lab testing processes, etc. For this project, we have used Odoo modules like CRM, sales, purchase, inventory, manufacturing, PLM, accounting, expenses, approvals, documents, and website. Uh, Mostly, we did the customization in purchase, sales, and approval modules to align the customer processes. This is how our customers' current setup looks like after moving to Odoo. This project is implemented on Odoo 15 Enterprise Edition with a self-hosted server on AWS. Also, the infrastructure setup has a provision to support the disaster recovery with the live data replication and a standby Odoo server. We have mapped all the business operations inside the Odoo that the client used to handle via external software or manual operations. Also, we have migrated two of their e-commerce stores into the Odoo. The plan for the remaining website to migrate to Odoo is in the next financial year. We also have done integration with Shipworks in Odoo. Shipwork is a very famous multi-carrier shipping service aggregator. Let's talk about the benefit that our customer is getting after the successful implementation of Odoo. We managed to reduce the server infrastructure and maintenance costs by 70% by moving different softwares to Odoo. Also, they don't need to manage multiple agencies to maintain different softwares as they were using in different technologies. We have achieved 100% data consistency as everything is now in Odoo, which is now a single source of truth for all the data. The customer's team is able to do a faster order fulfillment process. This is due to on-time user activities in Odoo. The faster order fulfillment and increase in operational efficiency also helped customer to project 10 to 15% increase in revenue in the next quarter itself. They are now having a zero data integrity issues in purchasing, testing, order deliveries after moving to Odoo because now the different departments doesn't have to depend on data synchronization from external systems. And what the customers staff value most with the Odoo. So everything is online now. They used to manage desktop based system earlier for product information management and inventory management work, which slowed down their operations when multiple teams or users have to access softwares for their day-to-day work. With Odoo, everything is now online. They are able to access the Odoo different departments via their PC, their tablet, their phones in office and their home. And the most happy team is the picking and delivery management team, as they are now directly using Odoo via tablet and mobile phones in warehouse, where when they are doing receiving inventory, sorting inventory, or scrapping operations. We'll move to the next success story, which was a technically challenging and unique project we have done this year. This is related to the need from the customer for data security and performance improvement for their existing Odoo setup. A quick information about the customer. They are a consulting firm working in providing engineering services, manufacturing automation, e governance services, and IT consulting. They have 5,000 plus employees, geographically distributed in multiple countries. They have a multi level hierarchy in terms of organizational structure, and they were already using Odoo for more than 2 years. Let's start with understanding what challenges they were facing and what leads to the need for this project. The number one challenge for them was data security. They were managing the access to the different modules inside the Odoo as per the team hierarchy using a traditional Odoo approach via access rights or record rules. Often, when they introduce any customization in Odoo, which is either related to any business process changes, the developer team or admins often made mistakes in setting up access rights or record rules. Due to the unintentional access given to the users, it resulted in exposing the data like payslips, salary structures, invoices to the users who should not have access to them. So they were looking to have a solution where there is a zero chance of data breach due to such human errors. The second challenge for them was the performance of the system. As we have seen, they have a company with have many users, and their current Odoo was set up on a local server in their US office. And due to team being distributed in different countries, a large user base, which is in a Asia region, often faced performance during using the Odoo. We had to think something different to solve this problem for the customer. For this project, our engineering team came up with a good solution for this requirement. As you can see in the diagram, we have set up three different Odoo instances, one in the Asia region, the other two in the US region. So earlier there was only one Odoo. Now we have split that Odoo into three different instances or installations. All the Odoo instances are set up on Azure Cloud with Kubernetes setup, and all the database servers were set up on Azure VMs. The one that is in the Asia region, the one Odoo instance that is in the Asia region is accessible to all the employees for general use like timesheets, leaves, projects, etc. The sales and HR Odoo instances are only accessible to the US region for the specific teams only. And the data synchronization is happening at the real time with database level replication with all three database and to the Odoo itself. We'll talk about what we have achieved and what is the impact of these infrastructure level changes for this Odoo setup. The immediate impact of this setup was the performance improvement. We have moved the database closer to the majority of the end users, and that helped to improve system performance dramatically. The operations that have high volume traffics, like filling up timesheets, project, and task management, are now faster than before for the end users. We have also restricted the sales and HR Odoo instances to the selective group of users only. So all the sales activities like CRM, quotation, invoicing are getting done in sales Odoo instances, and HR related activities like payrolls and benefits are done in HR related Odoo as well. This helped the customer to zero down the security issues that were happening in the past. Plus, It helped in increasing the operational efficiency among the different departments who were managing their operations with Odoo itself. For this talk, I have collected some statistics for the performance improvement after the infrastructure level changes that we did. As we can see here, earlier to load the timesheet view, it was taking around 12 seconds, and after that, it was reduced to 4 seconds. The same positive impact we can see in the timesheet fill up action as well. The biggest improvement we achieved was for the payroll process. The performance improvement happened due to both infrastructure changes along with code and database level changes that were affected by previous customizations. Before we finish up, let me again provide a brief about Surekha Technologies. Surekha Technologies is a digital transformation and digital experience enabler for solutions built with web and mobile technologies. For more than 11 years, we have engaged with 100 plus clients, contributing to their business goals with high quality technical solutions. We have a specialized workforce to build excellent digital solutions for our customers with industry leading frameworks and technical stacks. We are driven with one goal, that is to be an essential part of our customer success journey. We have helped customers from multiple domains like e commerce, wholesale, retail, manufacturers, shipping and distribution, fashion, textile companies, healthcare companies to provide the digital transformation. Please come over at booth I4 to get more information or any questions you have for the projects that I have presented here. We'll be happy to have a detailed conversation with you for the projects or any challenges that you are facing with Odoo, or if you want to implement Odoo at your organization and are looking for an excellent Odoo partner for implementation help. You can also reach us via inquiry@surekhatech.com for any questions as well. If you want to know more about Surekha Technologies, you can visit our website, that is www.surekhatech.com. Thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of the day at Odoo Experience 2022. As like you all, we are enjoying this event very much and looking forward to meet you all next year as well.